How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Newegg TV. I'm Kyle, and today I'm going to be taking a look at this fanless box PC from Jetway. So here's the fanless box PC by Jetway, and as you can see, it does have a metallic enclosure, which should probably help with some heat dissipation as well. It does feature an Intel Celeron N2807 dual-core system-on-a-chip processor, and that's clocked at 1.5 gigahertz, and that does include integrated Intel HD graphics as well. It does support 4 gigs of DDR3L memory. That's 204-pin SO-DIMM at 1333 megahertz. It also does support some other additional hardware, which I'm going to get into in just a bit. But for now, let's take a look at the front. In the top left corner, you get a power button that is slightly recessed, so you might have to get a pin or a pen, something like that, to press it in. To the right of that is a small LED indicator letting you know that this device is turned on, because it is fanless, by the way, so it won't make any noise when it's powered on, which is kind of cool. You also get a 9-pin COM header, and to the right of that is a USB 3.0 port, as well as some Jetway branding in the bottom right corner as well. On the back, which by the way is brushed aluminum just like the front, I almost forgot to mention that, you do get a Kensington lock as well as a headphone jack, 2 USB 2.0 ports, and you'll also notice that there are 2 antenna connectors for Wi-Fi. You also have 2 HDMI ports, so you can connect up to 2 displays with resolutions of up to 1920 by 1200 on this one device. You also get an Ethernet port and a plug for your DC in. Here's a quick look at the bottom where you can see 4 small rubber feet to keep this thing from sliding around on your desk or whatever surface you decide to put it on, as well as 2 threaded holes so that you can mount this to the VESA wall bracket, so if you wanted to mount this to a monitor, for example, or even your wall. Here's just a quick 360 look. There's the top view that you're seeing now. This is their Hawk series Nook form factor PC, so it says Hawk there in red lettering. Kind of get some nice grooves on the side. And also really quick, I did want to mention before we move on to the inside of this case is that there are 4 screws on the bottom as well as 4 screws on the back side that need to be removed in order to pop the lid off to get to the innards of this little chassis here. So taking a look at the inside of this little PC, first off we can see your 204-pin slot for your DDR3 memory. Once again, that does support memory up to 4 gigabytes, and that is one single stick that you're able to drop in there. On the right side is a mini SATA slot that does support speeds up to 3 gigabits per second, and just below that you can see your Wi-Fi module that does support 802.11b, and n Wi-Fi signals. You also get Bluetooth 4.0 with this device as well. All right, really quick, taking a look at your accessories, you get a quick installation guide as well as a driver CD and some other documentation with further explanation of how to exactly operate this little PC. You also do get some power cables for powering your device. You definitely need power to operate this guy. Here are your 2 antennas for your 802.11b or n Wi-Fi, and they can articulate like that, so you get the best possible signal for your device. And lastly, you get some mounting accessories and a mounting bracket for, once again, being able to mount this PC to either a wall or your monitor. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Once again, this has been the fanless box PC from Jetway. I'm Kyle with Newegg TV. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to our Newegg YouTube channel for more tech videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.